to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The handoff. It's Peoples. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line, it's Porter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's going to try to return the punt. But he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wormley.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind them to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
Second down after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Branch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He finds some space. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
Boy, the first carry and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
It looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And the Trojans have first and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Mayava. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
The defense does a really good job here on this critical third down and getting pressure on the offensive line and the pass protection. You know the pressure might be coming from somewhere, but the question is for the offensive line, where? They didn't tip their hand at all. They came at the last second, and they got to the quarterback.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Wormley. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and the 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Scooped up on the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. A scoop and
clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period.
Ohio State, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. The short completion of the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Wormley. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Thurman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Porter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 10, Ohio State 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on third down. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, USC.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Let's it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down, but that could be a changing pick and return.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Wormley. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught holding the line. It's Wormley. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Scanning the field. It's Maiava. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll try the ground game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. To throw, it's Maiava. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nice grab. It's Jordan. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Wormley. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Thurman. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job in confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wormley. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Second and medium. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stuff! left on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Thurman. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, That was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The quarterback just sneaks it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
19, Ohio State, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands, it's Branch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Gonna run it. It's Peoples. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Screen to the wide receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
USC.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense. A turnover, working with the lead like this, really it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up for this offense. The throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's caught. It's Matthews. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. A quick throw out left complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed in that play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Any hopes of the conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. One play, lose the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Lose the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, USC. The defense produces 6 points. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game.